to put it in a nutshell, I guess, the childhood that I knew was erased, like it's gone. You know what I mean? Like, I just had to grow up extremely fast. Even though, you know, being at that age, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. You know, there'd be no one I could turn to. And if I did, it's like, well, it's your own damn fault, you know? You did this, you did that. You know, it's like, I might as well just talk to a friggin' brick wall. And then, you know, if it wasn't a sexual abuse thing, it was like, when I got nailed, it was no love taps, I'll tell you that. And like, you know, a really, really, really good thump, or there'd be bruises afterwards. And like, if I complained about any kind of pain, you know, here, wherever, they would play the nicey person and pretend to actually give a damn about, you know, well, okay, he's doing, you know, he's hurting because, or, you know, whatever. But their little trickery that they had done one time was, I was laying on a bed or something, basically curled up in pain, right? And I don't remember what the cause was, but let me take a look, put your arms down by your sides. Wham, right, like, if they hit any harder, they probably could have cracked my ribs. That, oh yeah. So it's like, piss on it. I'm not saying shit to anybody about, if I'm in pain, I'll suffer through it. It'd be a lot less painful than, you know, what I might get afterwards. So I just began to build myself a little wall. You know, you couldn't show emotions. You couldn't cry because you'd be considered a baby. You know, it's, oh yeah. And if you saw something happening to somebody else, and later on it would get to, like, it would get back to the person who did it, like the staff member, and then of course your butt is, you know, on the line, so to speak. And you got it 10 times worse. Oh yeah. You know, it's, you couldn't say anything without some kind of repercussions. Nothing, to nobody. You had to keep your mouth shut, do what you're told, when and how. You know, my parents weren't able to look after my needs and all that sort of thing, so I was actually initially in another, kind of like a group home sort of thing, and for whatever reason, the Children's Aid Society had gotten involved, and they decided to move me from there, like where I was, to SRC, and that was probably the worst thing that they could have done.